Hey everybody, today I'm going to be doing wood spirit on this cottonwood bark. Cottonwood bark's the best wood to, I think anyways, to learn on because it's cheap and free if you got old cottonwood trees around, and it's very soft wood to carve. I'm just going to show you the foot pedals because some people have been asking. I don't know, this is like a eBay special, whatever. This is what I use. I got 3 different pedals for 3 different things. This one's hooked up to my dremel. It's real simple, man. All you do is plug your dremel into this. That's a dremel cord, and then this cord goes to the wall. Pretty simple, man. Pretty simple. Okay, let's get this camera set up here for carving. Okay, there we go. Excuse me. So this is a kutzall. This is a Ford, the industrial shaft that I was talking about in one of my other videos. But this is a kutzall 1/4 inch burr. I don't know, was the thickest one they made before, like the heavy dutyest, before they made the extreme. Okay. So I'm just going to take the outer shell of this cottonwood bark off because it's harder, and it's harder than the inside. So some people use chisels or whatever. I just use this. It'll take off pretty quickly. I'm going to try and make this video slower too. So a few people have made comments if I could slow it down so they can get the better gist of it. And by all means, I don't think I'm the best carver. I'm still learning, but the more you do, the better you get, that's for sure. I wish I had I still saved my first one I did 3 years ago, and it's a big difference. You just gotta trial and error, I guess. But anyways, let's get this outer case off the bark off. Oops, wrong pedal. Pretty well got an idea in your mind where the carving's gonna go, okay? I could carve this whole friggin' piece of bark, but I think it looks cool leaving lots of the outside core of the bark on. And I don't know, I could put a spirit here, I could put one here, I could put 3 on there. I've done it, they look cool, but this one I'm gonna do a single one right in the middle here. So let's just get this outside off. The most of it anyways. Okay, so there you go. Once again, that was a 1/4 inch kutzall. I just like kutzall. You can use whatever you want. You could use saber tooth. You could use typhoons. I just like kutzall because the extreme, this is the kutzall extreme right here, is so aggressive, okay? And they make it, this is the 1/4 inch, they make the 1/8. It's so aggressive, and these things don't burn out on me. They do, but like after 1,000 years, okay? It's not years, hours, 1,000 hours. This is the extreme burr I'm using. I've used this for probably about 30 hours, I'd say. Okay, I'll leave a link in the box below in this video about kutzall.com where to go. So let's draw our spirit on. So you can make it so the wind's going this way, or you can make the beard straight. I think this one we'll just let's just draw our center line here. I need to get some better pens. That's for sure. Let's see. Well, this one's definitely going in the garbage. Let's see this here. Okay, so there's our center line. See, we can carve hair into this, you know what I mean? You can do whatever you want to do. It's your imagination. So there's some people who left some comments saying that my carving sucked, but I really don't give a shit what you think. I really don't care. I'm doing this to help people. I'm doing this to help starting carvers to save money and figure things out easier. That's how I learned. I just kept on watching YouTube videos. Okay, so are we going to do a forehead in here? Or are we going to do hair? Let's start with the nose. The nose is probably the most important placement, I think, on your carving. Because you put your nose down here, you're going to have a higher forehead here. Like, there's our forehead. But still, that's a pretty big forehead. So what I do, I don't know if you can see this. What I do is I do like a triangle thing here, okay? So there's my center line. And I do a triangle. Make sure both sides of the nose, like this and that, are equal, are the same pitch and the same length. Because if you don't, you're going to have one side of the mustache is this big, and the other one's going to be this big. And it's going to look stupid. So you got to remember mustache, what's it, the upper lip or whatever, what's the piece of skin between the lip and the nose? I don't know what the name is for it. But you start down here for the mustache, okay? We're just going to do a straight on one here. And start it at the tip of the nose. Give it a little bit of curve. A buddy once told me, the most important thing when you're learning art is to do S lines. You know, they can be any shape. They can be like S, long S, short S, weird S, anything with S line. So this mustache has an S line, right? Yes. Remember, the tip of your mustache needs to be thinner than the top of it. Like, you don't want it to get thicker. You don't want it to get thicker right here than up here because, well, that's just stupid. And haters, keep on bringing the hater comments. That's part of the reason why I keep on making these videos, because I really don't give a shit. I'm gonna try watching my language, yeah, but the other haters, just like, bring it. Keep them coming. I love it. I'm not making any money on these videos. I don't run any ads. Okay, so there's our mustache down. See, I got it all drawn in. You're gonna have a little open mouth on this one, but that's going to be carved all the way. So there's my starting point. And your eyes, okay? Give them shape. It's a wood spirit. This is the best thing for learning carvers to do that want to start carving faces and stuff like that. Because you don't have to really define your cheekbones. You don't have to define your chin. You got hairs coming off the face here. Your beard, right? So you don't have to define anything, so it doesn't look weird. You know, when you're carving just the face with no hair on it, everything's got to be perfectly set, right? You know what I mean? I don't know if we'll carve the eyeballs in this one or not. I don't know if we'll see when I get to that point if I feel like changing the burr. But carving the eyes, I think I'll switch to something like this. This is an aluminum cutter. You find these on eBay. Just type in aluminum cutting burr. It's 1/8. See? That cuts real clean lines. So this is an aluminum cutter, 1/8 burr. There's a difference between steel and aluminum. The burrs. You see this steel? Hopefully it zooms in here. See all the different things on it? That's for steel. That's for like cleaning up welds and stuff like that. The aluminum cutters This one here is the aluminum cutter. It only has one cut line. This one is cut into several. This is for cleaning up welds, but this makes your carvings really clean. But I don't think we're going to get to that point today. So metal working burr, 1/8, aluminum cutter, 1/8 burr. Okay, let's start carving this wood spirit here. When I start, I got everything drilled on the way I want, and who cares? It might not look decent right now, but you'll figure it out as you go. Cut deeper. You know, when my first carving was just real shallow cuts. Now I cut as deep as I want, because if this side's deeper than this side, I just adjust this side. Big friggin' deal. Do it. Test yourself. Okay? So when I start, like I said, I gotta slow these videos. When I start my carvings, I cut everything straight in. All my lines are cut straight down, okay? Straight down. Cut them all out. Cut them out. Cut them out. The more experience you get, you'll know which ones to make deeper and stuff like that. Cut your eyes out. Cut your forehead out, okay? And then, after I cut them all out straight, then I come along and do my bevel cuts. You know what I mean? You'll see. So let me start carving here. See, I'm cutting straight into it. Straight into it, straight down. As straight as I can get here. Let me get my broom. Just dust this stuff into my dust collector table. I'm going to make a better video of how this table works. But this, all the sawdust gets sucked into a dust collector. I'm carving in a bedroom here. Okay? So we got those two pieces cut out, see? Let's cut our inside lip mustache. Straight in. Follow your lines. Okay. This one's got to go deep because it's got to match up within there, right? So take this sucker really deep. Not so deep out here though, because you can let it progress up. Okay, hold on. I'm getting off track. Okay, see? It's all straight cuts, straight up and down with your lines. Okay? Let's do the nose. See that piece just fly off there? That's a perfect example of carving with cottonwood. So it's another reason why it's good to carve with, because the piece just flew off. It's another good reason to carve with cottonwood. Sorry. It's another good reason to blur with cottonwood bark, because it's shaly. Pieces fall off and you have to make corrections. When you look, watch this. It's going to come off. This whole layer there. It's got to come off. Hold on a second here. Okay, see that? Okay, then you got traces of, draw your lines back on. You know what I'm saying? So you know the nose is going to come off too. You freaking know the whole thing. Just gonna come on. Cottonwood bark, very shaly. So looks like we're gonna have, this one's gonna have hair. Let's redraw our nose on there. double cuts. So we started off doing straight, now we're doubling off pieces and stuff in here that we don't want. Let's get rid of it. Another thing too, don't be ashamed to look at pictures of other people's carvings, you know what I mean? Like, I got some on the wall right there, look. I got those for reference all the time. It's good to follow others, man, I think, when you learn it. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get Carver here. This light cable. Sorry about that. This video is going to be not the best. The mic fell off my thing. I was just, when I showed you the pictures, I don't know what I'm saying. Whatever. Let's carve. Because this is a bigger piece of cotton wood. It's got caught on the mic line. Okay, so we got all my mustache cut out. Everything around it's dropped, right? See? The mustache is higher now. So let's cut it flush with the nose, this top part here. Okay. It's slowly taking progress. So I see a lot of carvers, in my opinion, they have this part too far away from the nose, the mustache, right? So I'm going to make a nice point here. See how much cleaner it looks? Okay, so our cheeks are still pretty high, right? See that? So let's bring them down. Let's cut them down. Actually, let's cut our forehead in first. Go deep with that. Okay. Just round it off a bit so you kind of know where you're at. Okay, so let's get our eyes there. I'm not going to carve any eyeballs today. I'm just going to cut them out. This isn't the best piece of it. See where we're at? Let's take our cheekbones down. Both sides. Try and do like that. When you work on the cheekbones, do both sides. Same with the nose. Work on the nose, both sides together, because that way you don't get lost in your carving. If that makes any sense. Okay, there you go. Cheekbones are higher in the eyes, right? Let's work on the nose. The nose can be tricky too, but let's get the definition of the nose. One side at a time. Bring it deeper in here, right? Like, just look at yourself in the mirror. Look at pictures of humans. You'll see like it goes deeper in there. Do your mustache more shallow. Okay. See that? So now let's give them some eyebrows. So we have to cut lines here and make the eyebrows higher than the forehead. You don't know turn out good. Don't turn out better than others, that's for sure. Look at a picture of a human face when you're doing it. Okay, so like the dust collector table doesn't get all the dust, but it gets a good part of it. And whatever is lying around, just sweep it in. Come on. Okay, so here's what we got so far. See the side view? This is, I gotta fix this part here. No problem. Just do whatever you want. Make it cut off from the face, right? Okay, let's cut our nostrils in. Look at the shape. The nostril shape, right? A big problem I always fight with when I'm carving or any kind of art is light. Try and find the best light. Okay, so we got our nostrils carved in there. Give it a little bit of flair, you know what I mean? This guy's a little bit pissed off. He's got some big eyebrows. Okay, let's cut his mouth in. He's gonna have an open mouth like he's blowing in. See, there's his bottom lip. Yep. Let's cut his mouth. That's gotta go pretty deep. You can make it however you want. Take your time. Learn. Like when I'm making this video, I'm still learning. I'm practicing the nose, practicing nostrils. Okay. This guy's got a pretty weird forehead, but whatever. The big eyebrows. See his mouth cut in there? That's pretty deep, right? He's blowing wind. Excuse me. Okay, so let's work on his beard. His beard's going to come this way here. Okay, so cut into your lines like there. Here's an example. Here's one line. Okay, let's do another line. See those two lines there? 1, 2. Cut into it. Whichever way you want whatever way you want your beard going. Let's cut a bunch of lines. Start on the face of the eye. Now cut into those lines. Okay, so we'll start over here. Beard coming off his face. here how I crossed my lines? This is supposed to be one line all the way down here, but I crossed it. Makes it look like the whiskers are folding over each other. Once I started that, that's when I think my beard started looking a lot better. Remember, it's all going this way, right? See these straight lines right here? Cut into it. Cut into it. Not all at the same point. Okay? Let's draw a mustache. Same thing. You know, this is a pretty aggressive bit to be using. Sorry, to be doing the beard and the mustache with. You could use way, way finer, smaller tools to do it, but I don't have all the time in the world here to make this carving, so let's just get her done. Once again, bring on the hater comments. I don't give a shit. Cut the mustache in. You know what I mean? Like, bring it from down by the lip. Who cares? Do whatever you want to do. And the biggest part about doing what you want to do is being happy. Finding something that makes you happy. This shit, doing this shit, makes me fucking happy. Learning every day, progressing. I got a full-time job. This is just a hobby. It makes me happy, man. So many people live their life without finding happiness. I'm telling you right now, I found it. And the better they get, the more happy I get. So here we go to some age lines, right? Under his eyes. Okay. Cut that away. See the age lines he's got there? Okay, so we got this whole open strip of, his face is pretty well done. Sorry I didn't go slow, but see? So let's cut him some hair, okay? What I'm gonna do for this, let's see, I better slow down, Jordy, slow down. Let's draw it in. S lines, remember S lines when you're doing your hair, okay? S lines, S. S lines. I'll get a better pen for another video if I make another video. See those S lines on there? Okay, let's cut the sons of guns in. Remember that we're going to have a piece of cottonwood. Oh no, it already came off. I was thinking about that piece that came off earlier. Okay. Take this really deep down to the back of his forehead, right? This is where, okay, see I got all my hairlines cut in? This is where I'm going to flip the carving upside down. So it's easier for me to carve deep in here where it hits the back of the forehead, right? I can do some nice lines. Bring it right down. Okay, right down in there, to the back. You're doing the bevels now, you're making it not square. Here's to this side. There we go. Yeah. Excuse me. Get it right down in there, you know what I mean? See? Get it right down way deep in there, like a son of a gun. Oh, I'm trying my best not to swear or say anything rude. Okay. Just coming off the forehead. It's pretty simple hair, right? Just a couple. I could make way more hair, but I don't have that much time. I don't know how long you can make your YouTube videos without subscribing or whatever it's called. See how that piece just broke off there? Here's a perfect example. See that piece broke off? Who gives a shit? Carve what you want. People don't like it, that's their problem, not yours. You're just going to have more carvings at your house to look at. I remember when my whole living room used to be full. But now I'm doing pretty good. I'm selling quite a bit. Especially Christmas time. Christmas time was killer. Carving one of these, selling them for like 60, 70 bucks. And I'm taking my time. So you see how the hair is cut in? See how I went deep in there from the back of the forehead? See? It's coming up and out. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put one of those welding, I'm going to put one of those welding burs in. Actually, I'm going to put this one in. I don't know what this is. It's just one off